great, isn't it? Melbourne boy, that popular. That's what we want to see. Right behind him.
Bob Jones, you've seen this guy overseas, you've seen him here in this country. What a reception. He calls himself the electrifying Elmore. Anthony and Elmore doing some rap dancing.
And the entourage.
Is this the sort of thing that we're accustomed to seeing overseas, Bob Jones?
This is how they do it in the United States. Not so much in Europe, but it's all rock and roll and Hollywood style, and especially in California.
Well, Richard, what I can't get to, if this guy's got to be really psyched up and turn around and retain his world crown, how much effect has that got on you? Doing what he's doing now, because his mind certainly could be on.
Yeah, you heard him earlier in the weigh-in. The guy's just totally confident. You're going to believe every word he says. Whether half of that to give him confidence in himself, I'm not sure. But he certainly likes to put on his show. There's no doubt about that. Let's just hope he can back it up in the ring.
Well, the show, I should say, still continues here as we see the world's number one coming into the ring. Of course, tonight, Stand the Man has gone up a division. This is the super heavyweight crowd. I'll get Richard Norton to talk a little bit later on. Of course, a few rule changes tonight as we see Anthony the Elmore making his way into a center ring.
Anthony Elmore! Well, there was some entrance and some outfit to do with him, eh, Rob?
What's happening over there now? There's more showmanship going on there.
I think it's one of Stan's guys just saying, listen, you're going to have to wear this helmet. That's the only way you're going to get protection from the Australians.
Trying to give him a helmet to put on.
And I don't think they'll get any arguments from him either. We reckon Jimmy Thunder didn't have a bad build on him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're actually place outstanding for the Australian and the United States anthem. The Australian Heavyweight Championship, a record of 15-0 with 10 knockouts. From Palace Lakes, Melbourne, Australia. Just out from
crowd rising here at the Sports and Entertainment Centre. Almost a packed house. There's not too many empty seats here tonight. And the fight to the other 12 two-minute rounds. A minute rest in between each round. And you can judge by the sound behind us here at the moment in our commentary position. No love for this fellow.
The powerhouse station, charged with high voltage, electrifying champion, Anthony the Elmore!
as an Australian watching an Australian making his second attempt at the world title, I want to see him knock this guy out tonight too.
I must confess I do. I mean, Stan's got 14 wins, no losses. He's got 10 knockouts, so let's hope this makes it number 11.
Well, gentlemen,
we're not biased at all, though, Bob, right?
here we go, round one.
Oh, Stan already a nice left hook there, right off the bell.
I don't think he liked that left hook right up in the first round. I don't think Elmore liked that left hook one bit.
The thing that worries me, what I've seen already, is Elmore, when he kicks, he tends to drop both hands down when he lifts that head kick up, which is dangerous against somebody like Stan, who's got the speed to really score with that hook.
Because everyone in the USA has been commenting on Stan's hand speed. He's ridiculously fast for a heavyweight.
Oh, it's a nice powerful body kick there from Elmore. He's got that reach, though, hasn't he? You can see the height advantage when he sticks that jab out. Stan not scoring with it, but
Stan is looking very, very confident, though. Look at the eye on Stand Loginidis there.
they call that tunnel vision. All you see is that other person. You can almost hear his breathing. You hit him, you hear it affect him. There you go. Stan trying to get in and work that left hook in.
If he gets inside those kicks and lands a couple of those left hooks,
I think Elmore already knows that. See how he drops those hands when he kicks, Elmore. That's going to be bad news for him if Stan gets in with that hook.
Especially in later rounds, yeah.
There you go. Stan's favourite, the flying left hook. The Superman punch.
I'd just like to mention at this point too, Rob, you mentioned about the crowd here this evening. I'd like to compliment the promoter, Chris Cronus. He's done 3 shows in the last 5 months. He's gone from 2,500 at the Melbourne Town Hall, turned away 1,500. He went to 5,500 at the Festival Hall in November. And here we are tonight with a record Australian crowd of 7,200 people watching kickboxing here at the Entertainment Centre in Melbourne.
Come, Bob, too. It's a gamble he's taken on, and I think it's worked.
That's the only thing Stan's got to watch out there. Elmore likes to use that front leg. You know, he jabs with it a lot, and it's not too bad with it.
Good combination of left and right kicks there. Stan spins out of that at the end of round one. And Stand Loginidis, as Bob Jones said before, basically, it might have been you, Richard, basically a little bit of tunnel vision. Eyes only for one thing, but
that's it. All you got to worry about. Not the crowd, not the ring girls, not anything else.
I'm just wondering whether or not Christopher's or perhaps Stan's corner should send the ring girls over and try and psych the American out.
Yeah.
Might be a good ploy.
Notice here again, as I said, Ruben Akides has flown over, especially to be in Stan's corner. Ruben trains, really only works 3 corners. Pete Cunningham, 5-time world champion. Benny Akides, of course, who's undefeated world champion. And now Stan the man. So he's got the best in his corner.
That's really an incredible compliment to Stan because of his record in America for the last 18 months. To get Ruben Akides to come out here and be in his corner just shows how keen the Americans are to establish Stan as an Australian world champion.
Oh, they love him. The last fights he's had have been such crowd pleasers. I think Stan's going to really start warming up. He's a good kicker, Stan. He's got great flexibility. He can really get those head kicks up, and he's very fast with his legs. Oh, there you go. Out of that weave comes that left hook.
I think that hook might have been right, Richard, about that intimidation. He looks like he doesn't want to know about
He doesn't want to look at that. He's in trouble now. He didn't like that one too much. See his eyes wide open then. To show somebody that's that cool.
I think that came as a bit of a shock for the American. I don't think he's ever struck one of these flying, as you call the Superman hooks.
That's for sure. Oh, they catch him.
Plus, he would know Stan's record. He knows Stan's knocked out the last 11 opponents.
He says he knows nothing about Stan. He's seen tapes on him. Why do you think he didn't want leg kicks? Because he saw what he could do with them.
Also, talking of leg kicks, Richard, they must lay a certain amount of leg kicks.
No no leg kicks whatsoever.
None in this fight.
They must throw 8 kicks above the waist, otherwise they get penalised.
There must be hard kicks, meaning there's got to be a definite attempt to score. And as Bob said, if they don't reach the 8, they get penalised. We have kick counters on the side to count the actual kicks. Well, it was a nice front leg round kick to the head by Elmore. Scored on Stan.
I don't think anything's worrying Stan though, Richard. It doesn't like... He's just got...
he did pop with a nice straight one then.
He's walking that straight left, but it didn't seem to still worry him.
The one thing you can say about Stan above everything else, he can take a punch too. There's no doubt about that. It's going to take more than that. When you spar with people like Mike Weaver and Michael Doe, you've got to be able to take a punch.
Well, he rode a very strong straight left then, and he didn't even pull him up. He came right in on it.
Well, Anthony Elmore found the mark.
Yeah, he certainly did.
And again.
There he goes. Once again, using that reach to advantage.
That's it. That's his style. He's got to throw those long kicks, long punches, and keep backing off. But I think that left hand's starting to intimidate him.
Well, looking at that round, Richard Norton, that would almost go the way of the American.
Yeah, you'd probably have to say that, especially with that scoring straight left there, and he's been scoring with a couple of good front leg round kicks to the head.
Bob Jones, does that mean now that Stan's going to have to do a fair bit of work with the body?
Well,
getting tighter?
It's exactly what I said earlier when you asked me prior to the fight, that Elmore, I think, is going to... He doesn't have a big sting in his punches. He hasn't knocked a lot of people out, so he's got to keep away for the whole 12 rounds and take this on scoring points. Stan, I think, has got to get in and go for the knockout because he's not going to outpoint this guy. He's going to have to knock him out, I think, as the fight progresses.
Yep, I agree with you, Bob. Exactly. He's just got to get in and finish this one off.
If this goes 12 rounds, if the judges are right on cue, I think it could go Elmore's way because of the point scoring. But, of course, it depends round by round. We've only seen 2 of 12 rounds.
Stan's also a smart fighter. He's got plenty of time.
Forced him into centre ring again.
As we remember, he's had 3 times more fights than Stan. Elmore's had 30-odd fights, and Stan's only had just over 10.
So, the belt since 84. His kicks are going a little bit low, too, there off that front foot.
Dave Hitchcock's a good referee, so he'll probably pick up anything that's a deliberate foul.
Yep.
He lets the accidental ones go a bit.
There you go. There's Stan moving in now. Nice combination. You see Elmore's eyes open wide when he comes in on him like that. Understandable, I guess, Rob.
Look straight at the referee. I don't know what he's looking for.
Referee, help.
Ooh, there he goes. He's starting to really line him up now. As you said, Bob, if Elmore is exposed to intimidation, that's going to certainly do it to him.
I think Bob Stan's just going to have to get in and start to pulling his way in underneath.
Oh, look, Elmore complaining now about a low kick. He's done enough of it himself already. What's happening at the moment? Elmore just relying on that straight left jab.
He doesn't want to move it and try power, does he? You can see he's a fox. He's just jabbing and keeping his time and keeping his stand out. Nice left leg round score there.
As I said, he's a points fighter. He's just going to try and work those points up. Stan's going with a nice stomach kick there off the front leg.
Could be real dangerous if Stan's eyes. If Stan hasn't been doing his homework, and if he tires it all.
That would have frightened the tail, I tell you. Well, the fight he had with Dino Holmesy was a good one for Stan. It was only recently in the States when he won the Intercontinental. That went 10 rounds. And Stan was saying it was great for him to do. He could have taken the guy out earlier with leg kicks, but they decided to let the crowd see what he could really do. And I think it was a good tester for Stan to show that he could go the distance rather than knocking everybody out first or second round.
Previous to that was 11 knockouts in the first or second round.
Exactly.
So he needed 10 rounds before this fight. And he needs some distance fights before he has to go to Alexio too, before he bring Dennis Alexio into the country. Stan needs some distance fights. But he took that round, I think, with some very solid shots. He was close, but if I was judging, I would have made that 2019 Stan's way because he got some good right-hand shots and some good left body shots in there.
Yeah, very aggressive.
And they were both very even on their kick scoring then, so I think Stan took a slight edge there. But he needs it because Elmore certainly scoring points as well all the way along the line.
Well, yeah, and that's what it's about, isn't it? Without a knock.
The decent thing too, Richard, drawing a line through the fight that Stan had the last time with Charles Archie out here in Australia, is that this guy here, at least when he lobs one on him, he comes straight back at him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, his eyes do widen, of course, when he does it, but he does at least come back. But I guess anyone would, wouldn't they?
Well, maybe it might be an offset towards Stan to say, listen, you can't hurt me.
Yep, I mean, he's fighting his fight, isn't he? It's just like you said, Bob, in the beginning, he's going to stay away, he's going to use his reach, which is what he's doing. He'd be foolish to go in and really try and mix it up in close quarters as Stan.
Round 4.
So a lot of height to get up, isn't it, Rob? 6'4.5" from 5'10".
Giving a lot away.
Also, an incredible weight advantage, like you said.
Plus, you've got to look at the fact too that the height difference in these two people. Stan's got to throw a minimum of 8 kicks to the waist. Well, in comparison to what the two guys are doing, there's an 18-inch, 24-inch range there. So it's so much easier for Elmore just to stick the foot out at waist height. Stan's got to really work just to kick to the waist height.
Yep.
I mean, he is capable of kicking Elmore fair in the face, but kick after kick around, it's a lot more work all the time, having to load up a little bit extra height.
Yep, without a doubt.
That's it. That's it. Come on, baby.
Elmore not scoring quite so well now with that left. Stan's sort of got that worked out a little bit now. He can pick it up. Oh, he got hit with a straight right cross, though. Oh, Elmore, look at him wants everything out, doesn't he? Help me, Ray.
I think that information I got from the world middleweight champion Dale Cook was right on cue. He's looking like he doesn't want to be in the ring already.
As soon as Stan jumps him, he's looking for the ref to help him. There goes that looping.
Come on, buddy. Let's go.
The Americans' corner offering plenty of encouragement.
I think the most successful thing Anthony Elmore's done in this country, if you look at the feel of this crowd right now, the 7,002 people, he's put them right to the peak of anticipation. Everyone's
Stan nearly hit him there with a nice rising left uppercut.
The Americans come back at him again.
Oh, hit him again. There you go. That's what we're
Good shot from Stan.
He's going to start. Stan's scoring well then, starting to get that aggressive. Oh, nice round for Stan to finish off then.
I get the impression, Bob Jones, that the longer this fight goes, the better chance Stand Loginidis has got to take this title.
No, I'm worried about the fight going too long because Elmore may come back stronger towards the end. You can't tell. I'd rather see Stan knocking out this round.
I think we'd all like to see that, but I just get that impression. Every time the American's in trouble, Richard, he looks straight to the referee, or looks straight to his corner as if he's ready to complain or something's wrong.
Well, you know, again, he's probably fighting his fight. He doesn't particularly have a powerful punch the way I see it. He's probably used to going the distance, and his tactics are to just outscore the other person.
There's a rerun here on some excitement in that last round. Front kick by Elmore.
There's that left.
With the left. And Elmore's starting to look like he doesn't want to be there. He wants to grab on straight away.
He doesn't like it when that distance is closed. He likes to have Stan at the distance that he wants.
There's Ruben Urquidez, probably the deepest trainer in the world, giving Stan information of what to do during that rest period.
There's Stan starting to unwind with some of those nice front leg round kicks. There you go. He tried one of those boot-to-boot sweeps in that particular instance to set up that left. Oh, starting to put a bit of sting in those kicks now, Stan. He's starting to unwind them.
Elmore come back with a nice front kick down himself, puts Stan a little bit off balance. Stan looking very confident. They're like eye line to eye line. I think Stan's got a few point pluses on Elmore. You know, just that stronger like that tunnel vision is looking a lot stronger from Stan.
Certainly looks like more composed. Elmore still scoring well with that front leg, though.
Richard, quite a few occasions. Stan now starting to get a little bit of a mark across the front there.
And they, as I said, they tell on you too. They just keep accumulating. You just can't shake them off as quickly as a lot of other punches. Or in this case, sticks. Oh, there you go. Stan trying to loop over the top. Bit of a slip there. Almost still getting back into it, though. He's coming back. He's got some fire in him still.
Going in. I'm saying, you're a bit of a worry. The longer he keeps this fight going, could be a problem on the Australian end with the judges.
And obviously he's just trying to work out how to get around that reach.
Stan just doesn't seem to be worrying as much as Elmore. When you look at the two in close, when the tough get going, as they say, you know.
Oh, there he goes. That's what worries Elmore most. That's looping lefts and rights. I think the head's a little bit there.
Yes, the first thing he did was put the glove to the eye.
Got a bit of a red mark on the right side of his forehead there. Oh, he didn't begin with the right then.
And the legs are so much more important in this sport, even so much more than Western Koori boxing. You've got to really get as much rest as you can on those legs between the rounds. But I guess that's
without the leg kicks, maybe, you know, he figures he doesn't need it.
Right, the referee, David Hitchcock there at the moment, getting the corner, just waiting a little bit more time out until they tape up the toes, I think, of Anthony Elmore. No, it's okay.
Round 6.
Dave Hitchcock letting him go for it.
Round 6 of the 12-rounder.
He's almost scoring again with that midsection kick out of the front leg. Likes to get almost side on, doesn't he, Bob? You know, that's like one of the older sort of styles of the PKA fighting.
Plus, he did a lot of Shotokan. They said earlier he started in Japanese Shotokan training, which is a very side-on martial art fighting style. But Bill Wallace did that style very successfully, fighting side-on.
The best.
But Stan, to me, looks more like a modern-day fighter. He's a fighter of the 90s with international rules, more frontal stance.
Come on. All he does is look around to the ref and it's boom. What's the story? Elmore's corner, yelling after him to just get those kicks in.
Punches, Richard. I heard a bit of a rumor that he's bruised his hand in that last fight in America, but he's punching very hard.
He's punching hard at the moment. Yeah, he did bruise his right hand. He's having a lot of massage work and everything done on it. But it seems to be okay.
Look at Elmore with those jabs.
Yeah.
There's an intimidated man right now. He just wants to stay way over this side of the ring and jab.
Tell you what, he's scoring with them though. Look at him. Looking around. Grabbing them. He's pointing down the back of the neck there.
What's worrying me now, Richard, is he looks like he's getting away from Stan's over loop left. You know, it's missing.
He's trying to work it out. He keeps that arm out and keeps jamming it as it comes over.
Well, harking back to what I was saying before, Richard, I think if Stan's going to do any damage here, he's going to have to get in underneath.
He's got to get in.
Block off those kicks that are coming from the champion. And he's proved then if he can load up the big bombs and let them find the mark, I think our friend from the United States is going to have a few problems.
I think that's the thing. Stan's just got to find his mark. I mean, he's really looping that right hand over in the case of that left, but he's just got to get out of that rangy reach of Elmore's. Elmore keeps those hands extended. As you can see here, as soon as they clinch, while you're almost on the play back, Elmore grabs the back and they can pull Stan down.
And then looks to
the rest to pull it up.
Again, Bob still not sitting down in the corner, so the American not giving those legs a rest at all.
He doesn't seem to be worrying him. He's moving. He's still moving well on his legs. He hasn't been caught with a real hard bang yet, but I think when Stan does get one of these bombs in, but it's halfway through the fight right now. We've only got 50% to go, and he looks like he's sticking right on fight plan.
Yep.
Stan's going to hit him and hurt him in the next couple of rounds.
I think so.
To rattle him up.
He's got a good counter, Elmore. You're going to hand it to him. He knows that he used that left leg of his. Stan not showing quite as well with the same sort of return kick. There you go, attempting the boot to boot to offset Elmore's balance.
Yeah, but shin to shin that time, but Hitchcock picked up on it.
Well, I was going to dob him in.
I thought you jumped off the bandwagon fairly quickly, didn't you, sir?
Stan just looking for a way to get in past that reach of Elmore's.
Very side on, Bobby, the American.
Well, it's making it harder for Stan to get in because he's turning side on and he's just covering both hands over the chest. So Stan's really got to go around the block to hit him.
Yeah.
He's got to go around the block. Well, I guess that's what 30 fights has taught him. He's around the block now. Almost got around the corner.
Again, just having trouble. That's Elmore just sticks his arms out and pushes him away. Again, with that long reach of his.
He's counting very quickly on Stan's lead leg, isn't
Yeah,
he?
very quickly. Used to that. And slipping a few of those long jabs now.
American complaining to the referee there, but
Nice straight, long reaching jab by Stan, destroying the ribs of Elmore. Stan just trying to find a way in there. Yeah, Stan just having a bit of trouble getting through, getting through that range, because Elmore is definitely countering very well with that front leg.
That's 7 rounds completed. We're past halfway, so I don't like the format it's falling into. I mean, Stan is definitely the stronger fighter of the two, but Elmore's just using that experience of all the fights he's had around the world, and he's just going on the points. He doesn't care about who can bang the hardest. He just knows, well, it looks like he knows how to pull this fight off for himself. And I'm a little bit worried. If it just keeps going on this format, it just might roll into the judge's decision his way on scoring points. Look at this.
Look at Elmore trying to stag out. He's back in the center of the ring. He's trying to use a little bit of psychology here, Rob.
doesn't matter what you try once you're out there. You're on your own, Richard.
You are indeed.
There's no one can help you. If it works, good luck to you.
Yep.
Those punches, those strong bangs that intimidated Elmore in the early fights are not happening now. He's catching on the arms and on the chest rather than the jaw.
Jamming them.
So now he's got his chin out of the way. He looks like he's handling the fight so far, which is
Right, Stand Loginidis, the #1 contender for this World Super Heavyweight title, has a little bit of work to do. As he goes to work on the American now.
Right. See, once again, Elmore pulling him down, then punching off that, you know. Trying a step up side kick there from Elmore. Stan trying a boot to boot. That's it. Stan looking like he's getting a bit impatient now with the whole situation. Once again, the back of the neck pulling him down all the time. Another step-up side kick from Elmore.
Elmore's picked up a lot more confidence in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah,
the eye line's changed. He's got more confidence in the eyes. He's got control of it.
There you go, Stan hitting with a short left then. It's going in. Elmore once again leaning on him, looking to the ref, saying, help me, ref.
I don't know the states you might be entitled to do that.
Maybe he doesn't realise that the rules are that you can clinch and keep on punching. He's that step-up side kick again. He uses that quite well. He's scoring with that now as opposed to the round kick. There's Stan going with a couple. Elmore again hanging on the back of the neck and using uppercuts. Dave Hedgecock warning him, rightfully so. Holding the back of the neck and driving those uppercuts. Just still trying to work out a way to get past that reach of Elmore. It's a nice shot there using our, what is it, our karate
Well, we
can?
call it our karate can for the night. And at the moment, the American answering everything that the Australian's throwing at him.
I hate that, Rob. I hate that.
I think we all do, but I think we've got to be a little bit realistic too, Bob.
Yeah, his experience is showing through now. They learn a lot in under 30 fights. And he's using everything to his advantage. It's not the Australian way. You can see the audience doesn't like that. As soon as a clinch comes, he doesn't want to mix it with a hard shot.
Puts a hand on the back of the neck, clinches, he even threw some uppercuts after it. But, yeah.
And then didn't like being reprimanded by Dave Hitchcock for holding on and uppercutting at the same time.
Exactly. There's Ruben now, he stands here.
Well, to save this fight, what's he got to do, Richard?
Well, again, he's just got to get past that reach. He's got to stop Elmore jamming him like he is and just land a couple of those looping rights or lefts. As you can see by the playback here, Elmore, because of his height, Stan likes to get in very low, but Elmore just lays on him, virtually lays on his back. Of course, that gives a ref only one option, that's to break it.
Well, he's most lethal weapon at the moment and taken away from him.
Yeah, his leg kicks.
So round 9 of this 12-round fight. 4 rounds has the Australian Stand the Man Loginidis to try and
Stan trying to get his kicks out there. There's 4-1 already. He's well aware of the 8 kick count. Kick for kick now at the moment. Elmore very quick to throw that counter front leg kick. There you go.
Look at the speed of Stan's kicks, and I wonder if Ruben might have asked him to pump his 8 kicks out to get in and start getting into hand shots.
Get into the hand shots, yeah. Elmore still getting the height on those kicks.
He's finding the mark.
Yep, finding the mark right on the side of Stan's head there. That couple of low ones there, Bob. I don't know what you say. Some of those front leg round kicks are coming low on Stan.
And also the big loop and left hook now, he's not placing it, he's starting to swing it.
Yep. Both trying sweeps now, trying to counter each other with those low leg sweeps. Stan trying for that straight left underneath into the rib area. Again, that high leg just raised in front of Stan's face. There's Stan trying to get in now, trying to get around that reach.
Now the American trying to answer the Australian with the bullocking tactics, and Stand the Man Loginidis works on the shin, follows it with a looping left.
Big looping left, missed the mark unfortunately. Oh, uppercut combination, Elmore hitting with them.
kept his title, Bob Jones, for the last 8 years, so...
Well... Yeah, it's starting to come back with a bit of aggression.
Second fight. Had to go 3 years ago with Garcia from New Mexico and come a draw. And I think all Australian fans were just really hoping Stan could get around the corner and catch Elmore on the chin. He was doing it early. He caught him with a couple of solid punches in the first few rounds, but Elmore now is running the fight his way.
Yeah, I think he is too. He's even getting a little bit of work after the clinches now, creating a bit of distance and coming back with some good solid punches.
I just can't work out why Stan is not stinging him like in the first couple of rounds. I don't know if maybe that bruised hand starting to play. I'm not looking for excuses, but maybe his bruised hand pulled his power back a bit, like the same as Jeff Fennick's problem.
Yeah. Yep. Well, it's what he's got to rely on, isn't it? You know, he put some sting into the first few, and it's very possibly upset it a bit.
Well, 3 rounds left for Stand Loginidis against Anthony the Ant Elmore from the United States of America. The title holder with the height and reach advantage, which is just starting to tell in my books against the Australian.
Ooh, nice scoring midsection kick there from Stan. Stan trying to work around again, trying to work out how to get past that reach of Elmore.
I would have thought Stan would have crowded just a little bit more and try and smother Elmore's kicks, you know?
I think that's what he has to do. He's got to get in, pass that jab, and just muzzle those kicks, just like he's doing now. But unfortunately, with Elmore, the one that little altercation there.
So they're still banging the chest and shoulder. You just need one of them to land on the chin because they were very powerful shots. But I'm a bit afraid Elmore is putting his shoulder in the right spot.
They stand with that looping overhand right, almost good, but not enough. Elmore still sticking that jab out in the face.
There's nothing in anything Elmore's throwing. There's nothing in his jabs. There's nothing in his kicks. But they're scoring points.
Bob, aren't they?
They're scoring points.
Elmore complaining a little bit about those boot-to-boot kicks, but they're in the rules.
I mean, he's standing up. Oh, he's standing up and resting between the rounds, and he's standing up and resting during the rounds. But he's making his kicks and he's putting everything in the right place.
He's fighting his fight. Elmore's corner having a fit because Stan's kick a little bit lower there. Stan just trying to get inside now with that looping left hand.
Well, we're in the round 10.
Elmore to me looks tired, but he just keeps doing a machine-like job. He's got the process down and he's repeating it.
I think you summed it up fairly well, Bob, when you turn around and say there's not a lot of power in what he's doing, but that left hand keeps flicking out all the time in the Stan's faces. I mean, there's no marks all over the Australian's face, but they're scoring.
Yeah, they're scoring. That's the whole problem. The front leg is scoring and the front jab is scoring. Oh, I just got a kick from Judy under the table.
Anthony Elmore beckoning the Australian to come out into center ring for round 11.
Stan's got to really pull something out of the bag.
2 rounds to go. Can Stan get around that corner and get past those 2 jamming arms? There's a left hook slightly around the corner. There's a hook on missed.
Almost landed with that hook. It's just got to get in there, just like that. He's got to keep the pressure on. There he goes again. Unfortunately, still missing. He's still missing with that overhand right. got to get inside him. You can see what he's thinking. He's got to get inside there to get that left-right combination.
Stan's got to work harder.
He's got a crowd behind him now. There he goes. He hit him with a nice left hook that time. Elmore still coming back though with his own counters. There's no doubt about that. Nice straight jab to the rib again from Stan. Stan's corner yelling out, double up, double up. Got to keep the pressure on now. There again. There was that looping left hook.
Down the mark to the top of the forehead, but I think it'd like to be Stan would like it to be flush in the chin.
I think he would like that very much. Crown getting behind, obviously. You can hear go Stan. There's a chance. Elmore coming back with a combination. Hit him with a nice left hook that time. He needs to double those up. He needs to keep that sort of pressure on.
Just when he's got to fire a bit of power downstairs, Bobby, with his arms. It's all from the elbows. There's no real heavy depth in those shots from the American.
No, he's playing real safe. He's not even overextending on anything. He's just keeping Stan at bay. So Stan's got to get in and keep the pressure on.
Elmore bleeding a little bit. He's almost up a little on the mouth, but not enough.
Well, we watched Stand Loginidis come to his corner. He certainly is in no way distressed. Neither is the American for that matter, but I think...
certainly nothing's hurting him on it.
Tactics. I think
Elmore fights like a sparring session, you know. He's pretty...
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've seen Stan fight Mike Weaver. If he can take jabs off Weaver, he can take them off anyone. Stan's unbothered by that. The problem is how do you get around them?
Second down.
It's a lot about your scorecard, Richard, but for me it doesn't look good for Stan at the moment.
5 points go. Stan just got to get in and do the job on this round.
Stan's got to go just flat out. If he can do 2 minutes flat out.
Got to get in there. He doesn't have time to stand back now.
If he could just get in and crowd him and stop Elmore from making 8 kicks, there could be some penalty points on Elmore's kicks. Or either way, but this would be a good round to stand the crowd and try and swamp Elmore's legs, which he's done. Elmore hasn't thrown any kicks yet. There's an attempt at a kick.
There's a left. Elmore felt that
Stan's
one.
got to get in to stop that kick from coming up.
Got to double those hooks up. He's got to double them up.
He's looked at that second token kick, third token kick.
Come on, get behind Stan Loginidis. This last round. Come on, Melbourne.
Got to get in there more. He's got to get in. He's got to score with that. It was an uppercut, a right uppercut then, but still not enough to do it.
Plenty of daylight between the American and Stan and the man Loginidis.
Stan's got to do more. He's got to do more at this stage.
Frustrations of my co-commentators and Bob Jones and Richard Norton at the moment.
We don't have
Willing
a lot
the
to say
Australian
at the moment, too.
Well, the only thing we rely on now is the kick count. Maybe one of them's gone unstuck on the kick count, but that also could go against us as well.
Yeah, Elmore's kept
Elmore's kept a lot of kicks up. I wouldn't think he's been short in any rounds.
Still scoring with that straight left jab.
30 seconds to go.
30 seconds left in the fight. Come on, Stan, you got to get in there and do the job. Elmore coming back with plenty of fire. You got to hand it to him. He's scoring still with more punches at this stage. Got to be only a few seconds left in this one. That's it.
There's the bell to end the fight.
a pretty reserved crowd. I'm not so sure whether they've made up their mind.
Well, the American fairly confident. We'll just have to await the judges' scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judge Les Anyos gives it 1-1 for Elmore, 1-1-7 Loginidis. The card by Jamal Hassan gives it 1-1-7 Loginidis, 1-1-9 Elmore. The final card, the deciding card, Judge Peter Rowe gives it 111 to Elmore, 1-1-9 Loginidis.
Well, you can see the crowd reaction, you can see the reaction.
Super heavyweight champion.
The world champion, we have a new world champion. Stand Loginidis has taken the title away from Anthony Elmore. I must admit, I am one of the most surprised people ringside. I certainly was bargaining for the Australian, but at the same time, I've got two gentlemen sitting beside me at the moment that are quite stunned.
That's the decision we got to get. Judges, referees, for that purpose.
Anthony Elmore certainly not happy with the decision. His trainers are also not happy with the decision. We're sitting here doing the commentators. We've got three professional judges out there doing the judging.
Well, the judging panel seemed fit to award the world title fight to the Australian Stand Loginidis. As we look in centre ring at the moment, you can see Stan on camera.
Stan a very happy man anyway. Look at him, very emotional at the moment in the ring. This is a dream come true for Stan. Especially without the leg kick.
Stan was a big man, he was difficult, you couldn't really get to him.
Anthony's got a lot of experience behind him. Got a lot of experience and he's good at smothering and making other fighters look terrible, and it's not the way I would have liked to have won, but winning is what counts. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank a lot of people that helped me throughout my career. I want to thank everyone, my trainer from the Jet Center, Ruben Akides, everyone throughout the years that trained with me. I'm talking about everyone, Paul Fifield, Dave Hitchcock, Dana Goodson, everyone involved, Lee, everybody. My personal manager, Nick Canos, Lee Michaels, but most of all I want to thank someone very special to me, someone that's my best friend and he's with me all the time, whether I'm a winner or loser. And I'm talking about my Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ. Thank you.
When I come in from America, I came to bring class, style, and excitement. I'm not the kind of person that feel commiserate or sad by a decision. This is something that you have to know in your heart who is the real champion. At any rate, I'm sure that prior to having this fight, I filed an official letter of protest because there was some underhanded dealing that was done before the fight, and I think that there is some underhanded dealing that was done after the fight, but I'm not going to make excuses. What I like to do is I like to end this by saying thank you all very, very much, and I like to say this here. Regardless of the circumstances, I'm so proud that you all here in this community to support kickboxing. I love kickboxing, and I try to bring something to the game. You're wonderful for supporting kickboxing. Thank you very much.
Well, Anthony Elmore, I think tonight certainly won a lot of fans, won a lot of respect of us all here at ringside. I would have expected the guy to come out in a probably nasty fashion because prior to the Anthony Elmore, we regarded as a bit of a mouth from the south. We didn't know whether he could back up the words, but those words coming from him, I think Bob Jones summed it up fairly well before. Richard, I know it's probably putting pressure on you, but I'll ask you the same question. And I'm just looking at the faces of people around us. We all wanted Stand Loginidis to win, but again, looking at the scorecard, what were your thoughts when you first saw them?
Well, hang on, you said my judgment of that, Rob. I mean, it was a good fight that went the distance. We were worried if it did go the actual distance. Elmore did use his reach well, he used his front leg well, and but the result's the result. As I say, the judges and referees are there for that purpose.
Well, we can't take it away. We have a new world champion, a world super heavyweight champion.
I'm so happy for Stan. You know, it's great. He's a wonderful guy, and it's a dream come true.
Stan the Man Loginidis, the new super heavyweight world title holder. He's defeated Anthony the Ant Elmore from the United States of America for the title. Congratulations to Stan. Congratulations to all those concerned. We hope you've enjoyed what you've seen here at the Sports and Entertainment Centre tonight. We've certainly enjoyed it. It's been a great night of kickboxing. And as I only reiterate by saying before, Anthony Elmore, you've certainly won a lot of fans when you've left this ring tonight. From us all here, from my co-commentators, from, of course, Richard Norton and Bob Jones, we hope you've enjoyed the action.
Thank you, Rob.
And Australia's new world kickboxing champion, Stand Loginidis, relinquished his new crown today after much controversy from Sunday night's split points decision in his favour. The belt now is in a freeze state, and a rematch against American Anthony Elmore is planned for July.
I believe, for the dignity of myself, the sport, and my fans, this is the only way it should work out.
So the title is vacant, the controversy settled, and the stage is set for a sensational rematch scheduled for July. This time the devastating thigh kicks will be used and should neutralise the height and weight advantage of the American. Who will be the super heavyweight kickboxing champion of the world? Be there and see it for yourself. Don't miss it.